To me this morning, and he kind of looked at me, and I looked at him, and kind of looked at him, like I might have known this person, and him looked at me like, and I just didn't know who he was. And we have been communicating via technology for the last 15 years. I mean, we've been in touch all the time. Every time I do a new CD, a new book, he puts stuff for me on his website. We've been in touch all the time, but just met each other. So I would have did walk past him in a Kingston, walk past him in a Florida, and I wouldn't know how he go. So, I want to do, no hearty? Alright, let me see now. Who here has been out of Jamaica for the longest? Who's been out of Jamaica for 10 years? 15 years? 20 years? Wow. 25? 30? Wow, you've been out of Jamaica for a long time, right? And of all of these wonderful children, who has been to Jamaica? Oh, you're from Jamaica. Who has visited Jamaica? Good, right. And part of the responsibility, you coming in to join us? Come join me, man. Come join me, man. We don't like the periphery things, so come in, come sit down. You know how it goes. Yeah, man. One of the things that's important is that we need to ensure that we carry on the culture, we hold on to it, and we pass it on to the next generation. And so what I do with all of my work, all of my books, all of my CDs are about promoting and protecting Jamaican culture. Because we have to teach it to them. Now, I'm going to start off with an Anansi story. Anybody here ever hear about Anansi story? What do you know about Anansi? What do you know about Anansi? He's tricky. What else do you know about Anansi? He's a spider. What else? Yeah, Anansi is very tricky. Well, you see, the Anansi character, long time ago, before they brought the slaves over to Jamaica to work on the plantations in Jamaica, in Africa they used to worship different gods, right? And they used to have a god called Anansi Sem, and that was the Ashanti spider god. The Ashanti people of Africa was the spider god. And the thing with the Anansi, right, is that Anansi can change himself into all different kinds of characters. He can always just change himself to get what he wants. So, the first story I'm going to do now is about Anansi, and this one named Anansi and Mrs. Anansi Pig. Now, Anansi had a wife, right? Nice, pretty little wife, but you see, Anansi's wife worked hard every day, Anansi lazy. So every day, Mrs. Anansi put on her clothes and she gone to work, and Anansi lay down in the bed. Show me how Anansi lay down in the bed. You guys show me how he lay down in the bed. Spread out in the bed. Show me how he spread out in the bed. Same way, so. Spread out. And him not working. And every day Mrs. Anansi go to work and she come back home. Now because it was coming down to Christmas now, because she worked so hard, our boss decide that they're going to give her a bonus. You know what a bonus is? When you get a little extra. So Mrs. Anansi get her little bonus right before Christmas time. So she said, I wonder what me I go buy with my bonus now. Anansi want her to buy designer shoes. He want her to buy jewelry. She said, no. Because you like ham? Who likes ham? Mrs. Anansi wanted to have ham for her Christmas dinner when her family was coming. So she said, alright, she going to buy a nice little pig, and she going to fatten him, feed him whole heap of food and fatten him so that by the time he come to Christmas, the pig will be nice and fat. So Mrs. Anansi buy the pig and she carry home the pig one evening. When Anansi see the pig, he get excited. Oh, Mrs. Anansi, I want to eat that pig. I want to eat that pig now. She said, no, Anansi, you cannot eat the pig. We have to fatten the pig so that by Christmas the pig is nice and fat. No, Anansi, Mrs. Anansi, I want us to eat this pig. I want us to eat this pig. Every evening she come over from work, Anansi, I want to eat the pig. So Mrs. Anansi keep on saying no, but Anansi start to study him brain, him start to work him brain, because he's going to find a way now to find out how he can eat Mrs. Anansi pig. So one evening Mrs. Anansi come in from work, and Anansi lay down in the bed sick. Show me what you look like when you're sick. When you're sick in the bed, show me what you do. What do you do when you're sick in the bed? No, you're a cool guy, you don't get sick, right? Alright, I see that, right? So Mrs. Anansi lie down in the bed now, and she start to shake, and she start to shiver, and Mrs. Anansi lie down in the bed and shake and shiver. So when Mrs. Anansi come home now, and she said, Anansi, what happened to you? She said, oh, my little wife, oh, I'm so sick, I have to lie down in the bed, I'm so sick. She said, so what happened to you? I don't know, my head hurting me, my throat hurting me, my foot hurting me, I think I'm going to dead. So Mrs. Anansi said, alright, you know what? We're going to have to go find the doctor and find out what is wrong with you. Oh no, my little wife, don't bother find no doctor. It's alright, I just went sick and dead, you don't need to find no doctor. Mrs. Anansi said, no, I'm your wife and I'm a good woman, I'm going to find the doctor. Well, as as Mrs. Nancy come out of the house and start to walk through the shortcut to go find the doctor, it was in the evening, right? And you can barely see her just getting down tonight. And Nancy take a white doctor coat and put on. And he take a stethoscope. You know what a stethoscope is? Right. And he take a stethoscope and he put on the neck. And he put on one hat. And he run down the road and he go around the other side. So when Mrs. Nancy coming through the shortcut, who she buck up? The doctor. And it's not the doctor, it's a Nancy. And she said, oh, doctor, I was just coming to come look for you just because Nancy is so sick. Doctor said, what is wrong with your husband, Mrs. Nancy? I don't know, doctor, him sick, him bawling for him head, him cry for him throat, him saying stomach hurting me, and him shaking and saying going to dead. The doctor said, oh, Mrs. Nancy, that sounds to me like your husband has a terrible disease named piggy deficiency itis. She said, what, doctor? Piggy deficiency itis. So doctor, what am I to cure him? Doctor said, oh, Mrs. Nancy, you remember it's not the real doctor, it's a Nancy, right? Doctor said, oh, Mrs. Nancy, do you have a pig? She said, pig, doctor? Doctor said, Mrs. Nancy, you're a bad woman. Imagine, your husband is sick and you have a pig and I'm telling you that the pig is going to cure your husband and you're wondering if you must give him a pig. Oh, I'm sorry, doctor. Doctor said, you know what you have to do to cure your husband of this terrible disease? You have to go home, take the pig, cook the pig, and give it to Nancy and don't give anybody else any of the pig. Don't make anybody else none of the pig. Mrs. Nancy said, all right, sorry you here, doctor, sorry. And Mrs. Nancy start to go back home. As she start to go back home, what do you think Nancy do? He run round the other side and he take off the doctor coat and take off the stethoscope and take off the hat. And by the time Mrs. Nancy reach back home and Nancy in the bed, ooh, ooh. Show me how him look when him sick. What him do when him sick? Shake like how him shake when him sick. Ooh, say way so. And Nancy lie down in the bed sick. And when Mrs. Nancy come, she say, oh Nancy, the doctor say you have a terrible disease. He said, what the doctor say? She said, the doctor say you have a disease named piggy deficiency itis. Nancy said, what name so? She said, the only thing I can do to cure you is to cook the pig and give you. Oh no, my wife, I'm such a good husband. I could never make you cook off your one pig and give me. Oh no, it better I just die. She said, no, Nancy, I'm going to cook the pig. And you know what Nancy did? Nancy sat down there and Mrs. Nancy cooked the pig. And she gave Nancy the whole pig. And Nancy sit down and eat off the pig and he don't give any to Mrs. Nancy. So that is how Nancy got a chance to eat Mrs. Nancy pig. So that story is called Nancy and Mrs. Nancy's pig. Now, I'm going to talk now a little bit about Jamaican proverbs. I mean, some of the older Jamaicans here, not the little young ones, will remember some of the proverbs that we used to use in Jamaica. And what we do with the proverbs, you see, people think that proverbs are just entertainment, but proverbs are not just entertainment. They work on many different levels, right? There's always a real, or what we call a literal level, and then there's always at least a second or a third level. So, let me work through some Jamaican proverbs and see if you know them. And I'm not going to the easy one them. I start with one easy one. One cocoa.
Full basket.
Everybody know that, right? Who can explain the concept of one cocoa full basket? You just know it, right? All right. In the olden days, you know what cocoa is? Who knows what cocoa is? You have cocoa as in the cocoa powder, which is spelled C-O-C-O-A, right? And that is the cocoa powder that you use to make like chocolate milk and Milo and those things. But you have something named cocoa, which is a C-O-C-O, which is an edible root tuber. Same family as yam, same family as dasheen, same family as potato, right? And that cocoa, in the olden days when people have to go to the market, you don't have everything one time to go to the market. So if today you dig 2 cocoa out of the ground, you put it in the basket. Tomorrow you dig 2 more, you put it in the basket. So by the end of the week, you fill up the basket. So the proverb is one cocoa full basket. You can use it for, as I tell you, you use the proverbs for many different levels. So let's say you have to do an assignment and you have to read 50 pages and you say, how am I going to read 50 pages? Oh my goodness. But you see, if you start read 1 page, then 1 page, then 1 page, you will eventually fill the basket. If you have somewhere to go and it will take you 5 hours to drive, you say, no, I can't take this long drive. If you drive 1 hour, then just keep on putting in the increment. So that is the concept of one cocoa full basket. All right. There is a proverb, which is one of my favorite. It says, ram goat foot broke. Anybody know that one? Ram goat foot broke. The proverb says, ram goat foot broke, him find him yard.